So there is one big question that I keep getting asked about Mel Hall. Does Mel Hall work for a lobbying firm? It's a great question. The answer is yes. All right, so this is the question that I keep getting asked because of the dueling commercials between Jackie Walorski and Mel Hall, which are debating tonight. Also, the senatorial debate is going to be carried live here on MNC at 7 p.m. Make sure you listen to that. So, Jackie Walorski came out with an ad where she said Mel Hall worked for a lobbying firm. Okay, and Mel Hall comes out and something about Jackie Walorski and crickets and pig swine or whatever. Says that Jackie Walorski is lying and that Mel Hall has never been a lobbyist. Wordplay is great, isn't it? Worked for a lobbying firm, never been a lobbyist. That's wordplay. Then Jackie Walorski came out, showed proof of him with documents, which you don't know if they're real, but I mean, in the ad, that's their visual proof that he did work for a law firm and his own records state that, or work for a lobbying firm and his own records state that. So a lot of people have said, Casey, has Mel Hall worked for a lobbying firm? It's a great question. The answer is yes. And now that doesn't mean that he's a lobbyist. So he's technically not lying when he says, I wasn't a lobbyist, but he did, in fact, consult for a lobbying firm. So let me just take over to Bloomberg, because now Mel Hall is a businessman. And so he's got a profile on Bloomberg. Dr. Melvin F. Hall, also known as Mel, PhD, serves as the Chief Executive Officer at Specialty Care Services Group, LLC. He has been the Chief Executive Officer at Specialty Care Cardiovascular Resources, Inc. since March of 2014. Dr. Hall serves as a Senior Healthcare Advisor to SNR Denton's Public Law and Policy Strategies Practice in Washington, D.C. Serves as a Senior Healthcare Advisor to SNR Denton's Public Law and Policy Strategies Practice in Washington, D.C. All right, so he's an advisor to Denton's. So, Denton's public policy and regulation, unprecedented policy and regulation issues confront today's global marketplace all across the industry, blah, 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 blah. So they go on and they tell you their whole mission about lobbying for these various things. Then you go to opensecrets.org. Remember, I told you have opensecrets.org bookmarked. SNR Denton. Remember, according to Bloomberg, Dr. Hall serves as a Senior Healthcare Advisor to SNR Denton's. SNR Denton's is a lobbying firm. They are a PAC. If you select the various election cycles, you can see their political activity. They raise and spend money. For the 2018 cycle, they have raised $318,000 plus. They have spent $357,000 plus. They are, in fact, a lobbying group. Okay, so is he a lobbyist? He's not a registered lobbyist. Not that I'm aware of. I didn't find him in the registered lobbyist area. There's another Mel Hall, but I don't think it's him. But he does, in fact, serve as a senior advisor to a lobbying firm. Now, there's wordplay abound, but that is all of that's all publicly available information. Now, I even found a Reddit thread that died 17 days ago, so I guess I've got to update, where people are like, I can't find out if this is true or not. This is hard, and this is not information that is easy for anybody to find, so it becomes a he said, she said sort of a thing. But Mel Hall does, in fact, serve as a senior healthcare advisor to a lobbying group. Is that wrong? I don't think so. I don't know why it is such a big deal. He could have easily clarified and said, I'm not a lobbyist, but I do advise a healthcare lobbying entity for your healthcare rights. It could have been much better played, if you ask me, by his campaign.